It seemed like in a blink of an eye my life had gone from a very nice, happy life to a life of feeling very depressed and very desperate. I've worked as a librarian for about 20 years. My last permanent job was with the TAC. I was happy there and I won awards for customer service and for innovation in the library. And then in 2009 they moved to Geelong and I moved along with them. It was a hard decision to make because I didn't know anybody in Geelong. I was really happy and I was getting a lot of good comments from customers. One day the manager took me into a room and started saying that I'd totally stuffed up on the budget. I tried to explain myself but they wouldn't listen, and then I sort of burst into tears and I started shaking, and then suddenly I was sort of seen as this obstacle that they wanted to remove. I used that money I was paid out to just stay for a few months in the house, and then by that time I was really in an unfinancial position. I went to this area which had very cheap rent. Even when I went to apply for it, I sort of looked at it and I thought, oh, this is really awful, but I don't have a choice. It was something which was very confronting for me because there was a lot of people with issues. Here I am in a strange city and I was just in a state of panic. I had this neighbour that had stickers all over saying, don't test me and no gun control and all this sort of thing, and I thought, well, that's obviously someone who's got aggression problems, and I thought I'll just keep to myself. But then one day I was just watching TV, it was in the afternoon, and I had the smashing on my door. So I opened the door.
Been talking about me?
And my neighbour, who had all these stickers on his windows, was standing there with a baseball bat saying, you've been talking about me and I'm going to come and get you.
Huh? No. What have you been saying about me? What have you been saying about me? What are you talking? What have you been saying?
How can you sort of say those things about me? And then I said to him, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been talking about me?
That was the last straw, because that's when he said he was going to throw petrol on my apartment and set me alight. I went to a friend's place, I was on the couch, and that Monday I went to the Jewish Care office. I'd never heard of Jewish Care before, and I thought, well, you know, if you're sort of a Catholic or whatever, you'll go to St Vincent de Paul, so there must be an equivalent in the Jewish community, and that's when I found out that there was a thing called Jewish Care. And then I was told that they had counsellors there because, you know, I'd had this really bad experience. And so they sort of, So then I went to see this counsellor and she helped me talk about my problems. I started feeling like I was coming out of this bad experience. I was feeling more strong to start getting my life together. Then I was talking to the counsellor. She said, have you thought of volunteering? That's when it all started happening, and then I went to do the volunteer work, and it was really, really enjoyable, and I felt good because they said, you know, you're really needed around here. Poverty is something which I never really realised was so debilitating and so draining on your everyday life. I still struggle every day with mental health issues. I still struggle every day with finances, but I have hope for the future. When I saw there was a new place that they were putting in the magazine to help people with homelessness, I decided to have the courage to ask about this place. And luckily I did, because that was the very place that I was given. It's my little corner of the world where I can feel safe and happy. I feel that my life at the moment is kind of like a work in progress. There's been 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And I'm just so happy to have the lifeline that Jewish Care gave me to start my new life again. It makes me feel that I'm part of the Jewish community because I don't really have a strong network of support, and I feel that I can be with people who understand my situation and my background, and that means a lot to me.